Hey guys, today I wanted to take a minute and really quick and talk to you a little bit about something in acting called the 360 rule. Let me see, I'm going to grab a book. All right, let's see, blow the dust off this book. Let's see if I can just find a picture that will show it. That would be really, really helpful. Where? I'm not being helpful right now. That's okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with this whiteboard. We're going to start with this and this. So the camera, if you are sitting right here, so we'll say, I guess that's one person, and this person's gonna have spiky hair. All right, so you always need to be in these positions. She needs to be on this side, he needs to be on this side. All right, and the camera cannot go over here, because if that changes, he's suddenly gonna flip around and be on that side, and it's going to break continuity. It's going to break your people being connected to you. Okay, bottom line of it is if you put the camera here without panning around, it's the only exception is if you pan around, which, I mean, so camera can be anywhere in the front, but you can't go past this line, this invisible line. I mean, really, when you look at a sitcom, you see that they have a set, right? And typically when they have a set, they don't go backwards shooting, because they would see all the film people and everybody, because that's the other element that I want to talk to you about. So what's different about film that is different than acting on stage, besides that you need to make little gestures, is concentration. Okay, so here's our two actors. Once again, they are here having a conversation, and guess what else is going on? This could be a very intimate, close conversation, and they've got a camera right here in their face. They've got lights. They've got a boom mic right here. Everybody there, all of these people around them, and they need to pretend like they are the only ones in the room. So how do you concentrate when there's all of these distractions around you? You just got to hone in. You got to really focus on the person that you are talking to, if there is a person. If not, then you're all by yourself, and you need to react the same as you would if there was a person. Another thing when you are on set is you need to drink lots of water, because these lights, oh my goodness, they will totally drain everything you got. Like, you will feel exhausted, so you've got to stay hydrated. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about, wow, this is like going way faster than I planned, is I wanted to talk to you about continuity. Do you know what continuity is? It's like when things stay the same. And so your job, there's actually a continuity person on set, but your job as being responsible for you and your actor is, if you take a drink of something with your right hand, you're not going to later take a drink with it with your left hand when you're reshooting the same scene. And so and actually was watching a movie recently, and the little girl went to bed and she had shoes on. Next shot, she had no shoes on. So that would be a continuity error. Okay, and it happens all the time. If you're looking closely, you'll see them. Say I'm filming a shot and I go like this on a certain line. Well, I need to remember that I do this on a certain line, even though you want the things to be authentic, and maybe your director doesn't want you doing this. In fact, I wouldn't necessarily do this. That's not the best example, but like, say it does call for you to drink something. You're not going to suddenly go with your left hand, because in the next shot, say they have to piece it together. Editing always happens on movement, so typically, and so if they go like this, and then they go to switch the shot, and they go pull in and see you like up close, and now you've got it in this hand. That's going to look really funny, and it's going to be a continuity error. Another thing is, like I was telling you about the shoes, like, stay consistent. If you're not going to wear your shoes, you need to take your shoes off. Maybe while the camera's rolling or something, not just suddenly get in bed and you're wearing shoes and now you're suddenly not wearing shoes, right? Because your audience is going to notice. The other thing was filming. So I would encourage you that if you were going to show up on set, that you would have done all of the character work that we've talked about. You don't just go on set and like it's a rehearsal. Yes, you will have some rehearsals, but the rehearsal is not just for you. It's also for the lighting and all of the other things that they need to rehearse the way that they're going to shoot the camera scene. So it's also a camera rehearsal. It is not all about you. So you need to come having done all of your work, having known all of your lines, having done any of it, playing with it in improv and tried it several different ways. Don't get stuck on one way, because your director may ask you to do it another way. And guess what else could happen? They could rewrite it. And guess what? So that's where you already know your character. That's fine. They can rewrite it. Here you go. Here's the sides. Okay, great. You're going to do the best you can. You're going to do the take it off the page. You're going to get it in there. You got 5 minutes. No problem. Okay. And then you're going to, oh my goodness, the camera's rolling. Say what you can remember, but don't be like, stay in character. Okay. Don't get choked up on that word being the or here or the or and or but or whatever. Like, but and are about the same anyway. So just stay in character. But I did want to talk to you about, they sometimes film out of order, right? And so in a play, you start at act 1, scene 1, and you go all the way through. Well, in film, what they're going to do is they're going to try and utilize their locations. And so that way they don't have to haul all of the stuff to different locations. And they're going to try and shoot all of the things that have to happen in said house that day on location in that said house. And so that might be your scene 1, that might be your ending scene as well. And so it's very important that you know all parts of your script. So I want you to kind of, why don't you keep a log or some kind of something so you can know, okay, I wore this outfit. Even take a picture. We have cell phones nowadays. Take a picture of your outfit. Okay, this was my day 1 outfit, makeup. This is what I looked like. So that way you can replicate it if you should need to. What else did anything else? I love acting on film. It's my favorite. That's another thing to talk about. So the camera will be coming from over here, and you are responding to the camera. Sometimes your actor will be here, and that'll be great because you have somebody to work off of. But you're actually working off the camera. And guess what else? Do not look directly at the camera. You actually need to pick a spot off to the side of the camera and look there. So I think that about covers it with some on-camera techniques that you wouldn't just know if you showed up on set. So go make a movie, have some fun. All right, what would be really cool is if you decided you wanted to, no pressure here, but I would love for you to film your own movie. That would be so cool. Or if you're really feeling brave, you know what I'd really like is I would like a movie of your personal testimony. Okay? All right, well, I will talk to you soon. Till next time. Bye.